Did you know that you could use your 401k or somebody else's actually to fund your business? This is a great way to fund your business because you can actually get a low interest rate loan or credit line, and you don't even have to have an existing business yet. You could be in a startup phase. You don't have to have revenue. It's not even based on your personal credit. Look, there's a couple things that you need to know to get this type of funding. We're going to dive into it right now. Let's go. Look, using your 401k to fund your business is a powerful way to be able to get great terms and be able to get probably even more than the money that you may need. And there's a couple different ways you could do this. Now, the best way you could do this is known as a ROBS program, or a rollover for business startups. Now, with this program, you're basically setting up an entity and you're rolling over your 401k from where it is right now into the new entity. Now, this allows you to actually be able to tap into your 401k with zero tax penalties. So you can actually tap into your 401k without having any repercussions with the IRS to actually do so. And you can get 100% of the value of your 401k with this method. Now, the one thing to keep in mind is that you can only do this with what is rollable. What I mean by that is if your 401k is currently with another employer, then you can't roll it over anywhere. So you have to make sure that your 401k is not with a current employer. But if that is the case, then you can do this ROBS program. There are funding sources out there that will help you through every single step of the process. No tax penalties, a 5%, sometimes a little higher or lower credit line or loan, your choice, and 100% of the value of the 401k. And once again, it doesn't even have to be yours. So if you have a friend, a family member, a potential investor, somebody that wants to invest in your business or help you get it launched, then you can tap into their 401k to use the ROBS program as well. Now, as great as the ROBS program is, it's not the only way to use the 401k to tap into money to be able to fund your business. Believe it or not, a lot of 401k programs actually let you borrow or take out as much as 50% of the value of your 401k. Now, all the different types of 401k programs have different requirements here, but it's another powerful way you can tap into a 401k to be able to fund your business. Now, keep in mind, this method may require some kind of penalties or tax ramifications where the ROBS program doesn't. The other thing to keep in mind is no matter which of these programs you're using, obviously there are risks with tapping into your retirement funds to be able to fund a new endeavor. These are things you should keep in mind. But also keep in mind that a 401k is ultimately you investing your money into publicly held businesses. Now what you're doing, especially with the ROBS program, is you're rolling it over and using your 401k to invest in your own business. So that's the question you must ask. Do you have more faith in your ability to grow a business and get a high rate of return, or invest into publicly owned companies like you are now? Some things to consider when tapping into a 401k to fund your business. So here's some steps to consider. First of all, check with your 401k plan provider. See if it's even possible to borrow against your own 401k, or if it currently is with an employer. The next thing is it makes sense to talk to a financial professional. So you might even want to talk to your financial professional so they can give you the ins and outs of what's involved with taking your 401k and investing it into your business. Also, you want to consider alternatives. Look, there's a lot of different ways to fund your business. You can look at your cash flow and get all kinds of cash flow financing options. You can look at your credit and get all kind of credit-based financing options. You can even look at all other types of collateral that you may have and tap into some of those to get the money you need to fund your business, even SBA loans. So make sure you know all the alternatives. This will help you choose wisely and determine if 401k financing is the best option for you. And lastly, execute your plan. Once you know this is right for you, get with the funding source that can help you through this process. At Credit Suite, we can put you in touch with multiple different companies that this is their specialty. They specialize in the ROBS program, helping you tap into your 401k to fund your business. One of the only requirements they're going to have is that you need to have at least $25,000 to $30,000 in your 401k to be able to get this kind of financing. Now you know all the ins and outs of 401k financing, but hey, this is only one of a lot of different ways to fund your business. So if you want access to 27 killer ways to fund your business, make sure you check out creditsuite.com/27. Did you get value from this training? If so, make sure you like and subscribe, and keep your eye out for our next training where we talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.